joke. I don't want to tell you anything at all. But you know the problem with me? I never could keep my big mouth shut.
Not very inviting. Wait!
Goodbye, my love.
She's gone.
Not gone, Querent. Nearly dead. Again and again she comes to this well, to weep and leap at the sound of the shriek. Which of you will save the other?
It's a payphone. It's a coin-operated fortune teller called Murmur the Magnificent. There's something moving down there, and a hint of golden light. It's a long way down, but I could give it a shot.
Listen, the thing you have to understand is, this is all your fault. You miss all the obvious signs. You let everything slip through your fingers. And you're no good at fixing things. That's why she's dead. That's why you're here. Right. Anyway, I'll call again later. But if you need help, and you will need help, please hang up and press 0 to dial your operator.
Wait! He sounded just like me. What happened? Strangeland. A bit on the nose.
Not this again. Here's one for you. Man sitting in his doctor's office. Doc says, and now here's the good news. Man says, Doc, you didn't even tell me the bad news. Doc says, not this again.
Looks like they really want me to go in. Looks like they really want me to go in. Not very inviting.
I knew you'd call. See, this isn't our first ride on the merry-go-round. And even though I can't hear you, I'll always know what you need. You need her. What's killing her? Can you stop it? Can you even face it?
Please check the number and dial again, or call your operator to help you.
You're already calling for help again? You haven't even explored Strangeland. Walk around. Stretch your legs. Maybe you'll shake off some cobwebs.
Murmur the Magnificent. I need to put in a quarter. I need to put in a quarter. Still just me and these rocks.
Crow's flying along. Sees a crab eating some lady. Crow squawks, "What are you doing? She's not even dead yet." Crab scuttles off. Next day, Crow's flying along, sees the crab's at it again. "I thought I told you to scram," he says. Crab says, "Take another look." Crow looks at the lady and just says, "Carry on." Get it?
It says not all attractions are suitable to all ages. Visitors are encouraged to exercise judgment. Pretty vague as warnings go. Looks like they really want me to go in.
Keep walking past the well. There's something you've missed.
Pick either direction, but definitely go left, I guess.
Who's there? Did you scare off those nice doves? Come closer. Let me hear you.
It's an empty bird bath.
It had water once, but the deeper he drinks, the dimmer grows the mind of many a man.
His eyes, they're gone.
But my ears are just fine, stranger. Poe.
Who are you?
I'm afraid I don't rightly know. I'm just an old fool who can hardly remember what he's read, much less who he is. I do recall a book that said, "Each is his own judge." That might just have to do.
There was a golden-haired woman who threw herself down a well.
No sickness is worse to one who is wise than to lack the longed-for love.
What happened to your eyes?
I fed them to a raven. He said it would bring me wisdom.
What are you writing?
The same things I've written 1,000 times before. After all, an act can lose meaning if you do it often enough.
Can you tell me anything about Murmur the Magnificent?
Wise and weighty be the word of his mouth, and his head was too good to bury, whatever that means. I'd say I can't make heads or tails of it, but then I'm not much one for puns.
Why's that bird bath empty?
Once it was filled with fresh well water, as cool and clear as a sound mind, but doves and ravens would much rather bathe in dust. Maybe they can't abide their reflections either.
Goodbye.
Joy to him who has understood, delight to those who have listened.
A noose. I wonder how it got there.
You were the one who tied it there. Tried hanging yourself. Did it make you any wiser?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
That's why I write things down, you know. So as not to remember.
Don't you mean to forget?
Yes, I do mean to forget.
A noose.
Neoplasm. Sticks and stones will make me groan, but words will never move me.
Step right up, step right up!
It's some kind of shooting game. The loudspeaker said I could win a bottle of Nepenthe.
All your bad thoughts.
I guess it has something to do with the shooting gallery? I think there's some kind of circuitry behind this plate. There's no latch, and the edges are too tight for me to pull it off with just my fingers. The edges are too tight for me to... I think there's some kind of circuitry behind this cover.
10 hits get you 1 hit, and 1 hit's all it takes to bring blessed sleep. Oh, so close. Try again,
Guess I
try
need to shoot the
again.
heads when they light up.
Oh, so close. Try again, try again. Oh, so close. Try again,
Still too
try
damn
again.
fast for them. If only there was some way to slow them down.
We have a winner.
Please!
No need to bother with that. It's empty now.
Am I losing my mind? No, you're finding it. You've hidden a hard grain of truth beneath smooth layers of lies. A masquerade of metaphors. Here's a metaphor for you. Your mind is a matryoshka. It's just you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And we're here to open you up.
Specialist.
An empty birdbath. He said the ravens prefer the dust.
Recurrent.
I don't want to waste it. I keep hearing a terrible shriek. What is it?
The dark thing.
Did you mention doves?
Yes, I feed them as they flutter by. I find it soothes my mind. Are they here?
Do you mean that crow?
Raven.
No, I mean the doves. It was the raven who told me of them. Are they here?
No.
Ah.
Goodbye.
Love becomes loathing if long one sits by the hearth in another's home.
Anniversary.
I can't quite reach it. It's too far off. Please don't! I need to put in a quarter. I've got plenty.
Kid staring at heaven when suddenly there's this stabbing pain in his eye. Can't stop himself from crying. And everywhere he looks, everything's ugly, dirty, dark. Kid runs to the doctor and the doc checks him out. Doc says, "Well, Kai, problem is you've got a little shard in there." Kai looks at him and says, "But Doc, you've got a whole mirror in yours."
It says not all attractions visit are pretty vague. Hello?
Sticks and stones will make me groan.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Aren't you even curious what's inside that tent?
I already have her picture in my mind. Yeah, I get the message.
Welcome to the mysteries of the deep. Home of the luminous stream maid, the vitriolic sea star, and the only oleaginous black swan.
That was electrifying.
Stop me if you've heard this one. Man drags himself into his shrink's office. Says, "Doc, I got this bad feeling. My wife thinks all I do is dwell on the bad stuff and complain." Shrink says to herself, "Why'd I ever go and marry my patient?"
Just steam. I need to put something on it first. Just steam. A huge furnace with 83 painted on it.
That is my name, 83.
What are you?
I am the fire that burns the impure.
What's that anvil for?
Like the bear that licks its cub into shape with a tongue of fire, I forge from ore upon the anvil whatever thing I wish.
Can you make something for me?
I can make anything. Bring me a work order and lay your metal upon the anvil.
There was a golden-haired woman who threw herself down a well.
The bellows gasped on the day she was made.
What can you tell me about the dark thing?
It should have been burnt away, but the fire did no more than shrink it for a time.
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
That's it! That shadow! That's what's making that sound. That's what's killing her. I have to destroy it. Never met a dog that would take its medicine straight. Talk about the dog that bit you.
So, some lady goes to see the doctor. Says, "Doc, I feel like there's a monster that's eating me alive." Doc says, "Come on, lady, it's all in your head!"
You ever heard of a white lie? What could be a better example than telling an old man that a raven is a dove?
death.
There's nothing on them but nonsense. About the doves.
Are they here?
Sure they're here.
Ah, then let me find a crust of bread.
A scrap of meat.
I'd rather think of it as bread for the doves.
Nice doggy. Any closer and it'll attack me. It's not operational. I'd rather hold on to it. I need to put something on it first. I really need you to make me something.
You can bring me an order, or you can burn.
But who was she?
A flawed thing that fire could not save.
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
Forging the metal is Abe 3's job, not mine. Forging the metal is Abe 3's job, not mine. Stop!
You need a work order? Use your head. Where have you seen someone writing?
Can you write me a work order?
No. I only write what I've written before. The words stuck in my mind, and the lost words the Raven finds.
So, could I have some more meat? I mean, bread? For the doves.
Toenails.
What is the dark thing?
A shadow locked away up there, festering. Some boils are better left unlanced.
Did it work? Are you wiser?
Oh, yes, indeed. I learned that to be blind is better than to burn on a pyre, and that it is easier to be rid of your eyes than the vision that offended you.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
It seems to be ignoring me. Bread, please. No need to bother with that.
Sticks and stones will make me groan.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Sticks and stones will make me groan.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
That old man won't write anything for your sake. He's just writing what the Raven says. So, you need to make the Raven say something helpful.
Forging the metal. Just steam. I'll need to find where they start.
Constellation.
It seems to be ignoring me. Let me line this shot up.
My beak.
Beak?
My beak.
Beak?
My wing.
Huh? Wing?
My claws!
Did you say claws? What would a blind old fool do with such a thing?
How can I reach the dark thing?
A word leads to a word, a deed to a deed. For silver he speaks, his wisdom worth gold. I read that once, or maybe I wrote it. I suppose it doesn't much matter, one way or the other.
Where are we?
I wish I could tell you. The man who stands at a strange threshold should be cautious before he crosses it. I read that once, I think.
Bread, please. But who was she?
Who are we to rob each other of our forgetfulness? After all, it's written somewhere that the learned man whose lore is deep is seldom happy at heart.
Can't you just tell me who you are?
Seldom do those who are silent make mistakes, so I think I'd best hold my tongue.
Goodbye. Do you want this Nepenthe? It's supposed to ease troubled thoughts.
No, I will seek forgetfulness my own way, word by word.
It seems to be ignoring me.
My beak.
Beak?
Wait!
All right, I'll talk.
So, who or what are you?
I just am. Because I think.
Where are we?
Baked in a pie, I'd guess.
Do you just sit there, watching every time that woman kills herself?
Aw, don't get so bent out of shape. That little slip and fall didn't do her any harm.
What can you tell me about the dark thing?
I'm a raven, not a rat. Go ask somebody else.
So, do I get a thanks?
Even better. You gave me an entree, and I'll make sure you get your just desserts.
Really? What are you?
A raven, lunatic!
Are you sure you're not a crow?
Look, I may be unkind, but I'm not murderous. And I croak rather than caw. Plus, I fly in a pair, not in a flock. Raven. Definitely raven.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
But she killed herself!
Don't take it so literally, boss. Believe me, if she were dead, I'd be eating her eyes. As you might have noticed, death is different here. Puts a poor raven out of work, I'll tell you that.
What did you mean? Death is different here.
It means I'll not carry in comfort down there, feast on thee.
Goodbye.
That dog's hunger is all in its head. That's how things are here. Reality is what you make of it. If you want to deal with the beast, food alone won't do it.
Bread, please. Can you at least tell me your name?
Well, I remember the name Fimble Famby, but whether it's mine or yours, or both of ours, I can't quite say.
Goodbye. The game seems to have turned off. No need to bother with that.
Hero goes to his goddess and says, "There's this monster that's so horrible, if I look at it, I'll die. Please," he says, "give me something to help." Goddess gives him a shield so smooth it can reflect the world. Says, "Here's a joke."
Make me something!
I will make you ash.
You know, you used to laugh a lot more. Guess the funny bone's one of the first things to go!
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
I have to kill it. It still looks hungry. Make me something.
I will make you ash.
I'm just waiting for the day that you give me that dumb blank look again. And I get to say, I don't want it. A lot easier than coming up with new material.
Just give the dog meat soaked in nepenthe, idiot.
An empty bird bath. He said the ravens prefer the dust. Bread, please. I just picked it up. That's not going to work. It's not a cutting board. That's not going to work. Never met a dog that would take its medicine straight. I'm not hungry, and it looks disgusting. I need to put in a quarter. please. Even cooked, it would be unappetizing. I don't want to burn that. Not a good idea. I don't need the target practice.
Just give the dog meat soaked in nepenthe, idiot.
A knockout marinade. His eyes looked happy. Some carny left himself a to-do list taped to the wall in here. Too many winners. Turn up the skull speed. Shut down MOTD. Starfish keeps spitting acid on guests. Find something for Ozzy to chew on. Too many winners. Turn up the skull speed. Shut down MOTD. Starfish keeps spitting acid on guests. Find something for Ozzy to chew on.
Hey, stranger!
Shh! We're supposed to be men.
Who are you?
Well, we're sure not Valkyries. Don't let that sign confuse you.
And we're not fates, neither, just 'cause there's 3 of us.
That's more Murmur's thing.
We're not weird sisters, even if we are strange. After all, you're strangers still.
What's with the masks?
Everyone wears them.
You've got one too.
What?
We all have a role to play.
And in this story, there's only room for one woman.
That's why we've gotta be guys.
What do you mean I'm wearing a mask?
Oh, come on, stranger. You don't really think you escaped from some sanitarium, sporting a retro straitjacket and movie star stubble?
We all dress our best to fit what we think the world wants.
And in a strange land, it suits a man to be estranged.
Okay, you've said who you're not, but who are you?
Just think of us as fragments.
Figments!
Pigments!
Ugh.
What? We're here to add color, aren't we?
Do you have names?
The 3 Masketeers!
Ugh.
Look, I'm sure you mean well, but everybody knows not to give their name to a stranger.
What's under the mask?
Nothing.
Legends say it's death to gaze upon a masker, unmasked.
But I bet you don't pay attention to foolish gossip like that.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear under here. Get it?
Ugh.
I met an old scribe under a tree.
Ugh, he's the worst. His handwriting's terrible. I wanted A3 to make me a gaggle of bagels. And you don't even want to guess what I wound up with when I showed him the note that old man wrote.
Where am I?
Well, stranger, I have a feeling you're not in Kansas anymore.
Ugh, come on. Enough with the one-liners.
Fine. You're at wit's end.
Just cut the poor guy a break.
All right then. We'll call it the breaking point.
Don't let that old crab get you down. Remember what they say. Home is where the heart is.
What can you tell me about Murmur?
He's got a head for prophecies.
There was a golden-haired woman who
The woman.
There's only one of them in your story.
We won't judge.
Can you tell me anything about her?
She's trying to save you.
You need to find her.
You're kind of a Hansel in distress.
Where can I find her?
Up.
Up.
And away.
What's the deal with that Valkyrie ride?
The ride of the Valkyrie, technically.
A one-way ticket up.
But where's the coaster car?
Haven't you ever heard of calling a ride?
I can really just call the Valkyrie?
Why, so can I, or so can any man. But will it come when you do call for it?
You know you can't call her unless you have her number.
And we can't help you there.
Do you know anything about the dark thing?
I'm scared of the dark.
While I wait for the dusk.
You'll find out soon enough.
Can I look under your mask?
Can't say we didn't warn him.
Nothing. Absolute nothing.
Still going, huh? I'll give you a hint. Don't trust the crow. Eh? The ride of the Valkyrie is currently closed for want of worthy riders. In the future, the ride will return.
Valkyrie.
Should circumstances
It must be the name
call
of the
for it.
ride, but I don't see any cars. I don't need the target practice. What did I see under there?
You saw the reason why everyone wears masks. I promise we won't ask to look under yours.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Too many winners. It's not operational. Forging the metal is 8-3's job, not mine.
Try throwing rocks at the ravens. See what happens. It might even get you a work order.
It's already in my hand.
My beak.
Beak?
My claws!
Did you say claws?
My beak.
Beak?
wing.
Huh? Wing?
Bread, please.
Thanks.
The clown told me not to trust the crow.
Don't worry about it. He steals all of his material. And anyway, I'm not a crow.
Goodbye. It seems to be ignoring me. It's illegible.
G is the cruelest letter for a blind man to write.
Peonies.
Bread, please. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. It seems to be ignoring me.
Kisses. Thanks.
It seems to be ignoring me.
Wife. My beak.
Beak?
My claws!
Did you say claws?
Bread, please. I can't quite reach it. I don't need the target practice.
Throw a rock at the raven beside the old man, and grab what he writes down. It'll do for a work order. You'll want beak for now.
My beak.
Beak?
This could be useful. Can you make something for me?
Give me a work order and fitting metal.
Can you make something for me?
Give me a work order and fitting metal.
Goodbye.
You have said so before. step away. Behold the beak, fit for one who would carve and cut.
Aren't you even curious what's inside that tent?
That's not going to work. Didn't work. No need to try that again. Non-stop show, huh? No wait. Tell that to whoever put this gate up. No need to bother with that. Beware of dog. Thanks, guys. I don't have anything to talk to them about. Valkyrie. I don't want to threaten them. I have to kill him. It's not up.
What I have done shall not be undone. Thus in metal do I make my mark on the world.
Aren't you even curious what's inside that tent?
I have nothing to say to it. It seems to be ignoring me.
Abstraction.
It's not a throwing knife. I don't need the target practice. I can't quite reach it. I can't use this as a...
Seizure.
I have nothing to say to him. I need to put in a quarter. I already have her picture in my mind. Yeah, I get the message. No need to try that again. That's not going to work. No need to cut that. No need to try that again. Didn't work.
What have I got to do to get rid of you?
Aren't you even curious what's inside that tent?
It's too far off. Pick either direction, but definitely go left, I guess. No need to cut that.
Easter. My wing.
Huh? Wing?
It's illegible. I have nothing to say to him. It's not much of a tree for climbing.
Myths.
I can't just walk there. I need to find a way to catch a ride. Too many winners. Turn up the skull speed. Shut down MOTD. Starfish keeps spitting acid on guests. Find something for Ozzy to chew on. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. No need to cut that. No need to cut that.
Aren't you even curious what's inside that tent?
No need to cut that. No need to try that again. No need to cut that. False advertising. No need to try that again. I can't reach it. It's a big switch in the on position. Looks like it's electrified. False advertising. Maybe. Well, it was worth a try. No need to cut that. No need to cut that.
You think this is funny? You think this is fun? You are not the hero. You're not even the joke. You're the monster. That's not funny.
Thanks.
Aren't you even curious what's inside that tent?
An empty bird bath. The game seems to have turned off. The game seems to have turned off. No need to bother with that. It's already in my hand. It's not the right way out. No sense throwing that away. I don't need the target practice. No need to try that again. No need to try that again. There's nothing in it. I don't need the target practice. I don't need the target practice. I don't need the target practice. That's not going to work. An ugly steel dagger. Eight-3 won't reforge it. I have to kill it. Beware of dog.